Hello guys, today we're gonna listing down 7 oldest cartoon in the world. Most of us like cartoon, so let's go!
You got a problem with cartoon?
Number 7. The Adventures of Prince Achmed. The Adventures of Prince Achmed is the oldest surviving animated features-length film, although there were two earlier animated features films created by Argentinian cartoonist Quirino Cristiani. They were accidentally destroyed and are now considered lost. The film features a silhouette animation technique that was created by Lotte and Reiniger, and the original prints of the movie features color tinting. It took 3 years for Reiniger and her team to make the film, and each second of the movie features 24 frames. The movie's story is based on the story of Prince Ahmed and the fairy Paribano, and other elements from 1001 Nights. Number 6. Alice Wonderland. Alice's Wonderland, not to be confused with Alice in Wonderland, was the first animated short film produced by Walt Disney. It was the first of several short films in Disney's Alice comedy series. The film was never shown in theaters, but was shown to film distributors. It was released as a bonus feature in the special anniversary edition of Alice in Wonderland and can be viewed on the film's Wikipedia page. The film mixes live action with animation as Alice is played by a young actress named Virginia Davis. After she goes on a tour through Disney Animation Studio, she later dreamed that she is in Cartoon Land. Number 5. Feline Follies. Feline Follies was the first cartoon to feature Felix the cat, one of the most famous cartoon characters from the silent film era. The creation of Felix has been disputed, and both Pat Sullivan and Otto Mesmer are credited as Felix creators. Mesmer was an American cartoonist and the lead animator of Sullivan Studio, which produced the Felix cartoons. The first 25 cartoons were shown in theaters and distributed by Paramount Pictures from 1919 to 1921. In the first two cartoons, Feline Follies and the Musical Muse, Felix's character is named Master Tom. Jerty the Dinosaur. Although American cartoonist and animator Winsor McCay created two earlier animated films, Jerty the Dinosaur is his most famous work. It is typically cited as the first example of a true cartoon and was the first to use animation techniques such as registration marks, keyframes, tracing paper, animation loops, and the mutoscope action viewer. The film is so important in the history of animation that it is the best preserved of McKay's films, and a copy is hosted in the US Library of Congress Film Registry. McKay's films influenced the next generation of animators, including Walt Disney, Otto Mesmer, Paul Terry, and the Fleischer brothers. Number 3. How a Mosquito Operates. How a Mosquito Operates was the second animated film created by cartoonist Winsor McCay. After the success of his film Little Nemo, McCay improved his animation techniques and dedicated more time to creating new films. He spent more time developing a more coherent storyline and deeper characterization of this film than in Little Nemo. In addition to being technically better than other animated short of the time period, It is one of the first examples of line-drawn animation. The film features minimal backgrounds and focuses on the characters' action to tell the story without the use of intertitles, which were commonly used to show dialogue in silent films. Number 2. Little Nemo. Little Nemo is one of the oldest examples of detailed hand-drawn animation, which looks similar to modern cartoons. It was the first animated film created by famous American cartoonist Winston McCay, and it features characters from McCay's comic strip Little Nemo's in Slumberland. Most of the film's runtime shows McCay betting his colleagues that he can make 4,000 drawings move, which is then followed by the actual animation. This film was immediately well received after it premiered in 1911, and McCay ended up hand-coloring each of the frames, which were originally black and white, for future shows. Number 1. Phantasmagorie. Phantasmagorie is considered to be the oldest cartoon in the world. The very short animation is one of the earliest examples of traditional animation. It was created in 1908 by French cartoonist Émile Koch. The film depicts a stick figure man moving around and encountering morphing objects such as a wine bottle that turns into a flower. Koch eventually worked for the French studio Atelier, and in 1912, he came to the US to spread the studio's animation techniques.